Welcome to today's presentation. In this presentation, we're going to learn how to solve matrix equations. The question here reads, given that A is 2, 4, 3, 6 and B is 11, 3, 4, 1, find C such that B times C is A. So, from the equation B times C is A, we can say C is equal to the inverse of B times A. And therefore, let's call this equation 1. The next thing, we are going to determine the inverse of B. The inverse of B is obtained by having 1 over the determinant of B times the matrix 1, negative 3, negative 4, 11, where 1 and 11 are the elements of the leading diagonal interchanged, that is for matrix B. So 1 will take up the place of 11 and 11 will take up the place of 1. So they have switched positions. And then for the second diagonal, we have the elements negated. So we have negative 3 and negative 4, just as we have right here. And then the next thing now is to determine the determinant of matrix B. So the determinant of matrix B is obtained by having the product of the elements in the leading diagonal, that is of matrix B, 11 times 1, minus the product of the elements in the second diagonal, that is 4 by 3, and that is 4 times 3, and the result here is negative 1, that is 11 minus 12. Now, we are going to substitute this in this part. So, in place of the determinant of B, we'll have negative 1, and that therefore implies that the inverse of B is 1 over the determinant negative 1 times the matrix 1, negative 3, negative 4, 11, just as we have right here. This simplifies further to negative 1, 3, 4, negative 11. That is when you multiply all the elements in the matrix by 1 over negative 1. Let's call this equation 2. The next thing, we are going to apply equation 2 to equation 1. That is, C will become, so we are going to have the inverse of B multiplying A, that is in order to get C. So we have the inverse of B as negative 1, 3, 4, negative 11, just as we have in equation 2. And then we multiply that by matrix A, that is as we have here, and matrix A is 2, 4, 3, 6. So we have 2, 4, 3, 6. When you multiply, we are going to have, so negative 1 multiplies 2 and 3 multiplies 3, so that we have negative 2 plus 9, that gives us 7. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4, 3 times 6 is 18, negative 4 plus 18, that is 14. So remember, we are multiplying row by column, row by column. For the second row, we'll have 4 by 2, which is 8, negative 11 by 3, that is negative 33. When we add, we get negative 25. And finally, 4 by 4 is 16, negative 11 by 6 is negative 66. When we add, we get negative 50. And this finally is matrix C, as was desired. That is it for this question. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.